What was the first product that you developed?
So the first product that I developed was the mosquito trap, the Inzecto Mosquito Trap. Actually, we got a Department of Defense grant to be able to develop something that was highly portable and easy enough for even a Marine who had no instruction on how to control mosquitoes that he could implement out in deployed situations. So it was a deployed warfighter protection grant that we got to develop this. And you know,
did it ever go out into the field? Marines ever use it?
Yes. It did.
How'd that go?
And actually, one of my students was an entomologist with the Army. He took these things out there with him, and he actually won an award for having solved problems for troops that were unsolvable with other methods. And so it's rather interesting that that this was developed for the military. And when you think about it, we send our troops around the world to places out in the boondocks where insects are going to be a problem, and especially mosquitoes are a problem.
Yeah.
They wear, for instance, insecticide-treated
pyrethroids,
uniforms,
right?
Pyrethroid-treated uniforms, and however, they don't like wearing those all the time.
They don't want to wear it on their body, yeah.
So there are times that their body is unprotected but still being bitten by mosquitoes.
Are these being deployed currently in our military with the troops, if they're ever anywhere? Or they could be?
They aren't in the system right now.
Okay.
So the commercialization by the Inzecto company has not gotten the national stock number, NSN number, that you need to be able to sell it there now.
Gotcha. What was the reasoning behind the design of the trap? How does it function effectively to attract mosquitoes and kill them? What happens?
Well, there are a whole lot of things that went into the development of this, and it's really high tech compared to what you would think is a low tech device. First of all, the colors. The colors are red and black. It turns out that red and black are the two colors that mosquitoes love the best.
Okay.
And so they're attracted into it. And then you also have the shape of the trap, which is to provide an environment that has high humidity and low airflow, so mosquitoes dry out very rapidly if they're not protected. This is a device that protects them from desiccation. But the way that it kills the insects is that there are two insecticides embedded in a polymer that's sprayed on the inside of this trap that slowly leach out to the surface or into the water that's in the trap to kill mosquitoes. The adulticide is permethrin, that everyone knows has been a really good mosquito control product, and it comes out over time. And then pyriproxyfen, which is an insect growth regulator, prevents the mosquitoes from pupating. There's also an
attractant?
There's also a sachet of organic matter, tea bag of organic matter that's located inside. And when you add water, what you end up with is a very highly attractive device for mosquitoes. We've put this out in cages with mosquitoes with 3 other containers that are untreated, and somewhere between 80 to 90% of the eggs that they lay are laid in this device as opposed to other containers that are around it. So it's amazing how effective that is in attracting mosquitoes and killing them.
So how much does one of these Inzecto traps coverage? What's the coverage area for one of these in a residential setting or something outdoors?
I used to say it would cover about 15 to 1,700 square feet of shaded area. People aren't used to thinking that way, so actually it comes out in a typical residential situation of 4,000 square feet of area.
Where would you recommend, even though it covers the 4,000, where would you recommend that you install these? Like
Okay, actually you want to put it out close to people. People say, well, you don't want to attract the mosquitoes in towards people, but you want to put it out close to where people are active so they don't get bit. And the idea is to reduce the mosquito population where people are, but you want it to be put in a shaded condition because that's where mosquitoes are going to be hanging out. So you put it out where the mosquitoes are. Where are mosquitoes going to be in your yard? They're going to be where the people are.
Where the people are.
And shaded areas as well, right?
So you would say on a normal single family lot, 2,000 square foot home, you're probably putting out a couple of these on a property roughly?
Yeah, 2 to 4, depending on the size of the lot.
Depending on the size of the lot.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. You co-developed this, right?
Yeah, it was with Roberto, who's sitting over there.
Who?
In
Where's
the blue
Roberto?
shirt right over there.
Blue shirt. This guy right here?
Yeah.
Oh, we should have had him.
Then Enrico also.
We should have had them kid in here too.
So we're three of the inventors.
Three people invented
yeah.
this. Okay.
Yeah.
So amazing product. It's been out in the market now for how long?
Oh, it's been out about 2.5 years or so.
2.5 years.
So still reasonably new.
Reasonably new.
We're still finding out about it.
People still find and what's the feedback you've been getting on it from the?
Actually, the feedback has been tremendously good. That people have put it out, and I heard one story about how this could be integrated with residual mist blowing treatments to knock down mosquitoes rapidly and kill them while they're resting on vegetation.
So could you spray a knockdown insecticide on this and around it and it won't affect it?
Well, I wouldn't spray it on it, but around it, yes.
Right.
And because of rain and sun, those residual insecticides break down. This has been used to bridge over the time. This lasts for about 3 months.
Yeah.
So it bridges over the time that the residual insecticides have broken down until the next one's put out. And
that's 3 months, right? 90 days.
One company, 3 months, 90 days. One company told me that they had reduced their callbacks by 90% by using this in conjunction with what they were typically doing.
I'm with Dr. Koehler, one of the co-inventors of the Inzecto Mosquito Trap. You put one of these out, you zip tie it on a tree. It's effective for up to 90 days, and it covers roughly about 4,000 square feet. You got to make sure that it's full of water too, right?
Yeah, you can't overfill it because there's a spout here that it comes out if you try to put in too much water. And to tell you how durable it is, we actually rinsed it 1,000 times, and we still killed all the mosquitoes.
Look at that. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the female mosquitoes are attracted to this color?
Yeah.
Okay, and so they go in here and lay their eggs, and there's an adulticide that kills her, but then there's also a larvicide that kills the eggs, right? Before they pupate into an adult, right?
Right, that's right.
Okay, got it. So amazing.
So it's a
product.
dual action trap.
Dual action trap. Amazing, Dr. Koehler.
All right.